The Future of ICTs by Ajewole. In the near future, ICTs will bring about increased connectivity and cheaper call rates, advanced e-book technology, improved video conferencing and holography, and a safer cyber world. Increased connectivity and cheaper call rates. World geographical regions such as Africa and South America, which are known to possess a large number of sparsely populated regions and thick forests, are not adequately covered by telecommunication signals. This is because these communication signals are transmitted at very high frequencies. By the year 2012, increased connectivity will be achieved by operating at lower frequencies of transmission within the range of 700 MHz and lower. It has been proven that penetration depth increases as the frequency of transmission is lowered. Therefore, areas hidden by thick vegetation and mountainous structures can have access to communication tools. To achieve such low frequencies, television and radio signals which occupy these frequencies will be forced to operate at even lower frequencies by government regulatory agencies. These reduced costs of transmitting low-frequency signals and increased bandwidth would attract more communication service providers to these needy areas and beyond. By 2013, increased competition and reduced cost of transmitting lower frequency signals would have further reduced call rates and improved communication services. Advanced e-book technology. By 2030, reading materials will only be produced as e-books so that trees do not have to suffer. These e-books will be available online to be downloaded for specific prices. The environment will thus be protected and will be better armed to fight global warming and the greenhouse effect. To achieve this, a ban will be placed by the government on the use of paper for books and novels. To realize this massive project, the government will also invest in the creation of e-book enabled phones with very long battery life. Solar energy will be tapped in areas like Africa where the sun comes in abundance. Areas not as blessed would use hybrid power sources, a combination of both solar and chemical energy. E-notes, which use advanced touchscreen technology, would also be implemented as jotters and notes to save even more trees. Improved video conferencing and holography. By the year 2020, video conferencing would have become the most sought after way of sharing ideas. Long distance travels and traffic congestion would therefore be minimized. Holographs, 3D representation of objects using light waves technology, would also be in use. Using holographs, a speaker may address an audience while not being actually present at the venue. This way, video conferencing and real-time holography would save between 400 and 500 million tons of carbon dioxide for being released into the atmosphere by carbon spewing road, water, and air travel. In line with reducing air pollution, computers would also be used to improve logistics of travel. For example, by planning the routes of delivery and transport vehicles more efficiently, saving another 1.5 billion tons. In addition, using data sourcing networks in intelligent artificial intelligence electrical grid systems, unnecessary energy consumption would be avoided. How? Smart buildings in which lighting and ventilation systems turn themselves off if nobody is around would be built through these intelligent electrical systems. Another 3.7 billion tons of carbon dioxide would thus be prevented from polluting the environment. These developments will translate to reduced greenhouse gas emissions, and then our climate will be further protected against the choking effects of global warming. Government policies would have been passed into law barring jets from flying more than a certain number of hours, and a large utility building act would have been made in such a way that large utility buildings would be made to include AI electrical grid systems. At the moment, 42 billion tons of carbon dioxide resulting from human activities are released into the atmosphere yearly, of which ICTs are known to contribute about 2%. Use of low carbon emitting materials in the design of ICTs would have reduced the carbon emissions from ICTs to 0.1% by the year 2020. This reduced will be achieved by investing in carbon reducing technology now. Safer cyber world. By the year 2030, parents would leave their words to surf the web and are afraid that the latter might be exposed to harmful influences or be victims of scammers and predators because they will be non-existent. Legitimate business transactions would be performed online without any doubt as to the credibility of business partners. The occurrence of cybercrime would have been minimized. These will be achieved by using an identity authenticator which asks for fingerprints and then issues a unique identification code to every mail user. This would make it very difficult to hide one's identity online. Since most cybercrimes are perpetrated via email and chat windows, the fraudsters would easily be traced and apprehended once reported. Internet regulatory bodies and a team of cyber policemen will be trained to monitor activities of any group or individual online that is suspected of having shady dealings. To achieve this, warrants would have to be issued by individual governments to permit international cybercrime policemen arrest any suspected individual, irrespective of their citizenship, provided sufficient evidence is provided. And that's the future of ICTs, the way I see it. Thank you.